I promised you a haul, so these are the pieces that I got from my last thrift with me. I'm gonna try them on, see how they really fit, and style them up for you. So let's go. Hi guys, welcome back to Mala Image. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Rashay. I'm a lover of fashion, the business of fashion. I'm also a little obsessed with vintage. If this is your first time, I do a lot of styling content here, primarily through Thrifted or vintage finds. So if you do like styling content, please consider subscribing. I'd love for you to join the family. So today I have my thrift haul from my thrift with me. I did try it on in the store because the days are getting really dark really fast. So by the time I did a few more errands and got home, it was pitch black, and getting out the studio lights, it just wouldn't have the same feel for me. So I decided to put off the styling portion so that you could see it in better light, you know? So that's what I wanted to do. Before I do that though, I wanted to let you guys know. But before I do that, I have a few new subscribers, and the last time I spoke about this, a few of you were really interested, and because this is my glam luxe period of the year, I just wanted to share some of the pieces I have on today. So first off, I'll start out with these earrings. These are from JTV, and this is 10 karat gold with pearls and diamonds. The next thing that I have on is this little topaz choker that I also got from JTV. I wanted some black pearls, but the bigger pearls can come off a little formal. So when I saw this small, I think it's like 5 to 6 millimeter pearl necklace, it's just nice, casual, and it feels so luxe, so glam by, you know, genuine freshwater pearls, and it's genuine topaz, genuine 10 karat gold. So you're getting quality pieces, and you can get it at a reasonable price on jtv.com. If you do use the link in the description below, for a minimum spend of like $49 or $50, you can get $25 off. So I'm gonna link that. That's why I wanted to let you know. So if you have never shopped on JTV, then you can use my link. So if you found something for like $50, it's basically $25 because you can get that $25 off. So definitely check my link out. Oh, I also got this ring. I love these little dainty rings that I also got on JTV. This you'll recognize that I got from She Said Yes, and Rashay 15 still gets you 15% off. I'll put that also in the description. I got a few things from She Said Yes, but this is the one that I've got recently, and I just love it on this finger here. This is from Amazon. This is 14 karat gold vermeil. So this gold plating, the vermeil, will definitely last a lot longer. There's so many people stop me and ask me if this is Cartier. No, it is bougie on a budget. This is Fossil, much like probably 1% of the price of the Cartier for the Cartier look. So if they still have this, I'll link this below. I love Fossil. So I'm just embracing the fall. I'm not worried about the cold. I'm just gonna focus on, you know, that luxe glam feel that this time brings, you know. So just wanted to share these pieces with you, and my link for JTV. If you've never heard about JTV, I love them for, you know, getting that luxe feel at a price that I can afford. But anyhow, let's go into the haul. Should I show you and then try it on? Or should I just try it on? We'll see. Okay, so I did get some non-clothing pieces, and I also just want to confirm what I got. I did get the Van Gogh 2-book series, and it is the complete work of Van Gogh. And I just love things like this, you know, just flipping through on a daily basis the famous portrait of Van Gogh, and just some more of his works in here, like his complete works in these 2 books. So, you know, I do love looking at pictures. It's like a big magazine, so that I can do. Next, you remember I showed you also the Pleasures of Antiques. This, again, really love flipping through antiques. And, you know, sometimes you're like, I don't know how to identify antiques when I go out thrifting, etc., or if I go into a vintage shop, and picking up these books is another way of doing it, which is why I like vintage interior design books, because if I pick up a vintage interior design book from the 50s or 60s, 70s, even 80s, it is going to be showcasing like what is the top of the line at that time. So those are the most valuable things that people are starting to donate now. So those are like the nicer vintage pieces, or just true vintage pieces that you can sprinkle in your home that I love. So I got the antiques book, In the Spirit of Art. I also got this by Caravaggio. I did art history. So, whenever I see these things during school, you're swatting to do those exams. So you don't really get time to really sink your teeth into the art and stuff like that. So now I'm getting time to like look at it casually rather than trying to, figure out what's coming on the exam. So I love picking up stuff like this. And from the Baroque, this dark art, which I do like. I do have an art piece. Because the other thing that I like is I like collecting vintage oil paintings. So this is like right up my street. Love, love, love this. Yeah. Like something like this, I might take a photo of, digitally expand it, and then do a cheeky print for myself. Don't call the police. I'm thinking about it. I haven't done it yet. But if I want to add a few more pieces like this, that might be something that I would do. The last book that I got was the beautiful boards. I just love this. I absolutely love me. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for like a whole meal, and just like throwing, where's the one that I saw? This type of charcuterie and cheese board with the meats and the cheese, a little wine. That's like my go-to sometimes when I just don't want a lot to eat. This just quickly pick bits. And it also feels very luxe, so I enjoy that. So those are the books that I got. Next up, I struggled for the name of what designer this reminded me of. And, Magda Buttram loves these little floral appliques. There's another designer that started adding flowers to the bag. I'm not remembering that one, but this was just too cute. I just love this. I still haven't gotten, most of the straps that I have are gold. So I'm not sure if I'm going to just buy like a silver chain link, or even a pearl chain link, one of those replacement bag straps, and add to this. Similar to this, these vintage purses typically come with this long chain, and I didn't take it off. I just tucked it inside. But I just went and bought one of these and added that. So this fit perfectly as a little shoulder bag. So something like that I could definitely do to this. The light is already dipping. I'm so sad. But how this works is it goes right through here. So if I were to cut it and make a loop like this, then when I get the bag replacement, then this would just hold as something for me to clip it in. So that's what I'm thinking of. I think the pearl over the silver, because sometimes the silver is too shiny, and then the other one is either black or like that distress silver, which I think would be too casual for this kind of bag. So I'm gonna look for a pearl, and then maybe I'll look at a silver option as well, because yeah, this is just bringing it down. This little rope this little rope is just not doing it for this gorgeousness that's going on at the front of this. So that's the only accessory that I got, but perfect. Now for the sweater haul. First up, I got this. This is just such a nice little blank canvas. Someone said they could wait to see what thing I'm gonna put here. I was thinking, because it's a V-neck, I wanted like probably a chihuahua, because I have two chihuahuas. So maybe I'll just, do a chihuahua over here rather than in the middle. I'm not sure yet, but this is a perfect sweater to do that kind of Ralph Lauren animal kind of DIY. So TBD on that. If anything, I'm trying to do in another video. So I have a few DIY ideas. So if anything, I'll put them in one, and that will motivate me to actually get it done. So this is the first sweater that I got, easy breezy. Next up, I definitely had to get this. When I did the try on in store over my clothes, I just loved the shape of this. I love the mock neck. It feels really soft. This is by Carolyn Taylor. This is an extra large, but because I wanted to have that room, that relaxed feel, this works perfectly for what I'm looking for. Love the color, love the mock neck, had to get it. For this sweater, I decided to wear it with some slacks. You know that sweaters and jeans go perfectly together, so I'm gonna feel a little more elevated if I put pants on with these. I've added these snakeskin boots for some visual interest. These are by Mark Fisher. But yeah, so just my usual MO, mock neck, very relaxed, push the sleeves up, just gives it a little more elevated casual feel. Grab my Louis. It has this little red cherry on it that I just love, and I think it's throwing in the color, throwing in some black here. I've gone with navy instead of black, and I just love these together, so yeah. Next up, I was looking for green. I ended up just taking this short sleeve one. I end up not taking the corduroy, but I still had to take this. This is by Requirements Petite. It just says size PM. I think it's a small. But yeah, love, love, love this color. So if many of you saw the video where I went into my storage unit and pulled out a lot of trending pieces that I already had in my closet, this was one of them in my green storage haul. And right now the only problem I'm having is whether I want to use this very skinny square toe boots or this one. This is like a pointed toe stiletto, but it has a little more body and width in it, and I think with a wide leg in these shorts, these are actually shorts, I think this works better with this. Let me know below which one did you prefer. Also, I just grabbed this little vintage bag. I think, keep nice and casual, and then this just adds a little bit of sweetness to it. I always love striking a balance of bringing in something a little more elevated into a casual look, and rather than going with a casual bag, I could just grab this, keeping it nice and sweet. If I'm not looking for, if I don't need a big bag, that is. And this very casual outfit has a lot more variety of where I could wear this to by throwing this on. But as well, if I wanted to keep it casual, hands-free, if you're going shopping, you need to have those shopping bags in hand, then this cute little crossbody also works. This is just a vintage Coach, and I think just keeping it casual, cute, and it's still perfect, so yeah. Now, do not yell at me through the screen. I went Fair Isle mad. Starting out with Fair Isle number 1 is this sweatshirt. Now, not sweatshirt, sweater, quarter zip sweater. It feels so nice. It's nice, soft knit as well. It's giving ski resort, but I love it. This is by Craft & Barrow. This is a nice, small, fitted, but like this shape, fitted, is just gonna be really flattering on. I've left this out just so you can see the length of it and how gorgeous this is. If I were to wear this with like white wide leg pants, then that's probably the only time I'd leave it out like this. But for just like wearing it with denim, it always just is great when you can define the waist with stuff like that. And then this is just a lot more wearable for me, I think. A little more elevated. It looks like you made an effort just by doing that, whereas just leaving it long with jeans looks like, you were hurrying out of the house and you just left it there. I do have great bags in storage, but something like this, just adding a pop of color with this vintage aqua colored bag. I just love this together. Again, nice casual day, feeling really put together, but very comfortable at the same time. And it's just two pieces, top, bottom, shoes, bag. the same thing you'd put on every day anyway, so why not make it interesting and fun and still easy to wear. So something like this I really like for everyday throw on and go. So yeah, love this. This one was a guilty purchase, but I couldn't leave this. And it is this, I think I said leaves before, but it's more like, you know, snowflake type image on it. What do you call this? Pattern. But because of the color is so fall-esque, it kind of counterbalance a snowflake kind of feel. This is by Abercrombie and Fitch. It is a size small, but again, I tried this on over what I was wearing and it felt quite comfortable because it's one of those that has a good amount of give in it. It doesn't feel like I'm suffocating. Having just got red and then burgundy, this was kind of like really Rocher, but it is just too sweet and it's so soft that I'm like, more Fair Isle. I went back to skinny jeans and boots for this sweater because it just gives full fall vibes, feel comfy, flat shoes, saddle boots wearing fall vibes. So I absolutely just love the relaxed fit of this. And I left the sleeves down so you can see it has slightly bell. Again, this is a great one to wear with a fun maxi skirt. I'm thinking when it gets cold, I can put tights on and a skirt and still be able to, you know, enjoy it. But as usual, for right now, just putting the sleeves up is just a lot more comfortable feeling for me. Finally, one of the good things in separating the thrift with me from the haul was like getting all the feedback on the pieces that I saw before I, you know, do the haul, so I can actually comment on your comments. And the amount of people that were like, oh my God, this dress. And I absolutely agree. Now, when I talk about like the bodycon type dresses, I will wear them if they're thick enough. And this is like a nice wool. I forgot how much wool was it. This is by Ralph Lauren. This is what it looks like. Again, it is a large, so it's not like skin tight. And because it's also thick, it will give me a nice, it will flow over without, you know, hanging on to every crevice that I don't want. And the beauty that I didn't talk about is that in addition to the Fair Isle print, there is beads and sequins. I'm not sure if you can see that. So it is beaded in these little cutworks. And even on this little section here, all of these dots are beads. And in the middle is sequins. And right across here in the white, it's sequins. I just love this. And it's a maxi. I was looking for a black maxi dress. So this, oh my goodness. Perfection. And finally, the favorite of the thrift with me, the dress. I just really loved the shape, and because it has a slight A-line going out at the end, I know it would have been nice and flattering. Again, it's also wool. It's like wool, Angora, and something else, I forget, but really nice material, very forgiving material. Just throwing it on with this Gucci waist belt, this Teddy Blake. This again is like Luxe for Less. It's very Hermes Kelly vibes without being dead on spot Hermes Kelly vibes. And I just love this little bag. So I'll put the link for this as well because I think it's like under 500 to get this luxe feel. Just absolutely love this. This came back from Teddy Blake. So, you know, high-low. Actually, they're both the same price, to be honest. So it's a belt for 500 or a bag for 500. So, you know, you play around with what you want to make you feel that luxe elevated self. So I just love the silhouette on this dress. A little more Fair Isle, but you know, it's different. It's absolutely different. And I'm glad you guys agreed with me that this was definitely a must-have. So this is the final look and absolutely love this haul. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the description box. I'll link my JTV code that you can get $25 off of a minimum $50 purchase. I'll also link my She Said Yes code, Amazon link to this fossil if I can find this. So I'll try and send you as much as possible about this. I'll also link these individually if you wanted to check them out, and you'd still be able to use the code. So yeah, love this. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section what look is your favorite, what piece is your favorite as well. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd love for you to join the family. And if you did like this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.